Given the choice, whether to rule a corrupt and failing empire, or to challenge the fates for another throw, a better throw against one's destiny, what was a king to do? But does one ever truly have a choice? One can only match, move by move, the machinations of fate, and thus defy the tyrannous stars. And so I returned to the sanctuary of my enemy, the fortress of the Seraphan Brotherhood, deemed impossible for any man to penetrate. Impossible for any man. Deep within these walls, my prey awaited. Mobius, the time streamer, deceiver and eternal gamester, using living beings as his pawns.
In the end, we'd rooted out an entire nest of the fiends.
But we had swept that area already.
Not well enough, but no matter. We purged every last one of that brood with fire, where their souls now rest.
Lord Mobius will be pleased.
It was time for Mobius to answer a few questions. I hoped for his sake to find him in a forthcoming mood.
Alright guys, so remember in the last Legacy of Kain game, Kain kinda became a silent co-conspirator. The reason for that is because he'd been making moves against... Attack! Alright, cool. Give me that neck, boy! Alright, so the reason for that is because vampires in the in the Soul Reaver era were properly unkillable. We saw that in how vampires turned into wraiths once they died, and that was uncommon even for vampires of the Blood Omen era, or the pre-Blood Omen era in the age of the Seraphan. This game actually doesn't take place in the timeline of the original Blood Omen. It takes place in the timeline of Blood Omen 2. After Kain killed Magnus and all of those generals, and the reshuffling took place behind his eyes.
Help me! Help me! Oh, please, no.
From time to time, it is necessary to feed. And the unusual event of a feast prepared by the Seraphan must be savored.
All right.
What was that? The touch of water is like acid to a vampire. I had to find another way to pass.
Your homie set you up for failure, buddy.
This passage undoubtedly led to the time streamer. My prey was nearly in my grasp. But the door had been sealed by a blessed barrier. As I approached, the Reaver resonated in response. Perhaps its dark sorcery could dispel these holy barriers.
Alright, those are vampire corpses. In the time of Seraphan, they would parade vampires around like that. We learned that from Blood Omen 1. Watch your death. Okay, I remember this courtyard. I had so much trouble getting through here. That is the rudest way to open a door.
Locked. What a love of doors these pathetic humans have.
Not gonna lie, Kain would have rocked that cape around just his left arm. No, right arm. Yeah, he'd be the sauciest dude out here. But he rocking it just as a sash.
Vampire!
All right, ladies, on the dance floor. It's time for Adult Swim. Come here, boy!
This emblem was unmistakably of vampire origin and designed to enhance the Reaver's power. But this coincidence seemed too convenient. Mobius clearly meant for me to find it.
Sound the alarm!
Vampire!
Don't let him escape!
Surround him! Surrender, fiend, and we will promise you an easy death.
I could promise you the same, but it would be a lie.
Give me that neck! All talk, no action. Sad.
This barrier had a curious resonating effect on the Reaver.
Whipping is silent.
This door had been equipped with a singular lock, requiring an unusual key. Somehow, I would find it.
Alright, I did a lap. There's nothing in here. That's a combo I always forget about. Telekinesis along with jumping in. Whew. Bruh. Y'all did not make me kill. Alright, that was accidental progress. Alright, cool. I guess nothing to see here. Oh, that was what you were looking at. Boy, I hope that our message wasn't important. All right. Well, that wasn't a plan. That is embarrassing.
Die, vampire!
Victus. balance emblem. Cadaverous laceration.
Alright, so this game system works kind of fun. The more you level
Cadaverous
up,
laceration.
the more moves you gain. I just gained my new combo. Let's see what it does. Get out! Nope, wrong door. I hope I've been wrong before. All right, guys, I will see you on the next episode, okay?